Give it just a second to catch up. I'm going to break this up again this morning. Good morning to Casey, Ford Fan 47. Good morning to Casey and Ford Fan 47. Good morning, Denise, Buying Space and Craig. Good morning, Denise, Buying Space and Craig. Good morning.
Good morning. I don't know why she had to break it up. I'm just saying. She could take a breath in between.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I hear myself, an echo. Am I echoing on your end?
No.
Because, all right, I have Facebook muted. Okay. Oh, my goodness. I couldn't figure out who was telling Craig love and hug sweetie. I don't know what I was thinking, Denise. I was thinking that was somebody else telling him that. And I couldn't figure out who'd be telling Landshark love and hug sweetie.
Denise, because she's so sweet
Yes,
to everybody.
Yes, you tell everybody that, but me and Traci was talking about both Glenn and Craig being on. Oh, let me hush.
Good morning, Eric Garcia. Good morning to you. Good morning, Eric Garcia. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning. Oh.
Good morning to Super Dave. Good morning to you. Good morning to Super Dave. Good morning to you.
Oh, I did the whoop again.
Yep.
Dave, I'm trying not to, I'm really trying hard not to start clapping when people come in before Traci can sing. So now I see somebody and I go whoop, and then I'm like, gotta not clap yet. But yes, we were talking about Glenn and Craig both being on yesterday, and I don't know why I thought that Craig was on. I mean, Glenn was on and called Craig sweetie. Look, you guys, if you don't know by now, I ain't right. And if you thought I was right, now you know I ain't right.
Just know she's got a three-legged hamster up there on a wheel.
Yeah, see? It's like they come in. It's like he is Craig and Glenn. That's like me and you. They come in pairs.
They do. Good morning to Mike. Good morning to you. Good morning to Mike. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mike. Good morning. Good morning. And Dave, I forget, I saw a great topic that you uploaded. And I'm telling you, it was cool. And now I'm like, oh, you did the video on the forest fires that I didn't see last night.
Yeah. Good morning to Destiny. Good morning to you. Good morning to Destiny. Good morning to you.
I got lotion. You get a muted clap, Destiny. So, Dave, I didn't get to see it yesterday, so I can't wait to watch it sometime today because the laptop's here, and I will get to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you guys, if you don't know Super Dave, you need to. I'm sure everybody here is already family, but, and I know Mike knows you, Dave, but yes, Dave comes up with these great videos, and he gives people, it gets people to come on, you know, about the fires, and your thumbnail was, oh my gosh, it was just point on. Let me see who we have that come across the video. Oh, you and Casey came across on Facebook. Oh my. This is another one of those lotions, you guys. I'll be sniffing my hands. So don't think I'm shocked about something.
Just smelling that good smelling lotion.
So how is everybody this morning on this Wednesday?
Yes. Wednesday, it's hump day if you're working soul. Hump day.
And even for me and Traci, it still is because we can't wait for our hubbies to get off work.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I am.
Mike
Poor
said he's
Mike's
tired.
We're expecting another winter storm this weekend. Last weekend we had the sleet, rain, sleet, ice, snow. Ended up not being as bad as they predicted. So let's just hope that this weekend's going to not be as bad as they're predicting, because they're predicting 6 to 9 inches of snow on Saturday. So hopefully that will be a little bit less, more like I can handle 3 to 6 better than 6 to 9. Much easier to shovel 3 than it is 9 inches of snow. That's a lot of snow.
And I hope we don't get a repeat on our weather.
Yeah, you had a rough weekend last weekend too with the
Yes.
tornadoes and stuff.
Yes.
Good morning to Amber and Leticia too. Good morning to Amber and Leticia too.
Wait. How does MawMaw have the hookup? Because I knew Sandy before MawMaw. I'm the one that told MawMaw to go on Sandy's channel. Really? Well, I guess now MawMaw does support her channel. She does go in and
Yes,
she does the Darlene and Traci thing, because Sandy can't watch the chat if she's making things. So she's got to have good people to come on the panel and help her out. So
yes, and MawMaw does very well doing that, and her and Sandy have good banter back and forth while they're her, Sandy, and Ella. I tend to see the 3 of them together the most.
And Gianna.
Yep, and Gianna.
Leticia, I'm doing okay this morning. And Super Day, yes, South Carolina's right in the boat with Alabama and Georgia. Rain.
Oh, yeah. Rain.
Oh, man. Hard rain. I was so glad we got back in this house yesterday before it started that heavy downpour, and it don't look any better today. But Traci caught me with my listening to me some Stevie Nicks this morning. Look, I switch it up. Sometimes, most of the times, if I'm listening to music,
most of the time it's praise music.
It is, but this morning, yes, I listened to me some Landslide and the Stevie Nicks music.
Stevie Nicks has such a beautiful voice.
She does. It's unique, and and she can't help but make you want to just move a little bit. Or as Dave says, I can't say it like him, but moving and grooving. Yes, she just makes you feel like you want to dance. And there's only so much dancing that me and Traci can do.
That's true.
So it could be just standing there and just kind of doing a little bit where you won't have to move your hips and hurt. Oh, Amber, 20-year-old loving some Fleetwood Mac. That's because your daddy and mama grew up in my time. But actually, they were really before our time. But Denise said they will make you move and groove. Yes. You guys, as long
as I can do the one-legged thing where I can put most of my weight on one leg, I'm doing all right.
Or sit in a chair and just kind of listen.
Sit in a chair and weave back and forth. That's even better.
Because music really does speak to the soul. Buying Space said, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay.
On the dock of the bay.
Yeah, so I mean, there's so much music that I listen to, and there I go, having to massage my back, and I was just telling Traci that I wasn't hurting. I'm gonna bring me and Traci out because I want you guys to see that beautiful picture that goes with.
It's really cool.
Yes,
Yeah.
they sow the wind and reap the whirlwind. The stalk has no head; it will produce no flower. But the picture is talking about if you sow in the wind, you'll just reap a whirlwind. So I'm gonna jump us out so you guys can actually see that beautiful picture. Now, I did not paint that, but it does inspire me, you guys. It does inspire me. So I was telling Traci this morning, I went to bed last night and had to come back in here. Oh, it's even prettier on that screen. Oh, wow. Oh, and Dave, if you're still in here, let me see if Dave is still in here. Yes, he's Super Dave, you still in here. I gotta make sure what I gotta send you is completely sealed and it's finished. I gotta seal it and mail it. Yes, Leticia, I believe we are. Casey, well, Casey's in here. Let me see. So Dave, I know he's not going to believe it till it actually gets in his hand.
But I've seen it, Dave. I have seen it.
Yes, it had to be approved by Traci and at least, well, Pixie's seen it, Traci's seen it, and what's that other woman we have up here sometimes?
Lizz.
The giggler.
Lizz.
Yes, Lizz approved. So when because I know Lizz would have said, well, if you just do this. So no, they said they love it. So
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm not gonna let me Leticia, let me see what that pop-up was from him. Hope it don't knock me out of here.
Yeah, that would not be good. It looks like almost like it's brighter today. I'm wondering if our sun is going to peek out.
Oh, wow.
Amazing.
That is, if you guys don't go to the Porch Church Network on Facebook, you need to, because oh my goodness, I'll post the link. Okay.
It's cloudy here too, Leticia, but it looks a little bit brighter than it has the last couple of days, and I'm wondering, could it possibly be that the sun might peek out for a moment? We've had like 0% sunshine for the last week straight. That's not very conducive to sunshiny spirits.
But yes, if you guys if you have Facebook and if you don't know how to find Porch Church Network, there's the link. It doesn't say the Porch Church Network. It's just like I typed it in. And I like this. Casey says, make sure you're ready. We have a list of sins we've committed longer than a CVS receipt.
Uh-oh.
But the blood of Jesus cleanses us, and his life was payment. Yeah.
Why do they have to waste a half a tree for every receipt you get at some of these places when you shop? And he's right. CVS receipts are one of the worst. They're 10 miles long for 2 items.
And what's funny is I fold mine, and that's how I find money sometimes. So I stick them all in these little like these little bags like this. I just stick them in there. Do I have some to go through? No. I threw them away talking to Traci, and I have to make sure that I string them out to see if any money's in them. But the thing on here, I'll read it real quick before I share it. It says, every minute someone leaves the world behind. We are all in the line without knowing it. Me or you could be next. We never know how many people are before us. You cannot move to the back of the line. You cannot step out of the line. Make sure when you get to the front of the line that you are ready to enter eternity with Christ. That's what Casey found, and the imagery is amazing. I hope it shows up good. Those are people.
Ooh.
Those are actually people right there.
That is cool.
I mean, you really, that puts perspective right there. You know, sometimes we get busy in our lifetime and we forget to, that we are one breath away.
Good morning, Michelle. Good morning to you. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Michelle. Oh, Leticia, let me see. Casey may have already. Leticia, because you are on my Facebook, because I don't see where you sent. Let me see. Yeah, you're on my Facebook, because we talked about that. So, yeah. But did you ask to join the Porch Church Network? Uh-oh, let me. Oh, there's our giggler.
Yay, Liz. Yay to you. Yay, Liz. Yay to you. Good morning, LizzAnn.
It might help if I unmuted myself. My friend Gail is on Facebook.
Oh, now you unmuted yourself and popped Liz right out.
No, Liz popped her own self. Just saying. Sing good morning to Gail.
Good morning to Gail. Good morning to you. Good morning to Gail. Good morning to you.
She said she says I poofed. She said I poofed you out of the feed.
It looked like it because she unmuted herself and you dropped off right at the same time.
It just said something went wrong. Try again. Yeah, I know what's going on. You just kicked me out. You weren't quite ready for me yet.
That's what I thought. She was.
My ears were burning. I knew y'all were talking about me.
You're a superhero. We can't get rid of you.
Yeah, you're the giggler.
Well, thank you. Y'all are superheroes to me too.
You guys, it does.
You were talking about time a minute ago.
It makes my heart feel good when I see my work girls come in on Facebook. It does. It makes cool my heart feel good.
Cool deal.
So you guys won't see Gail on here because she's on Facebook. So I'm streaming to both instead of just sharing to Facebook. It is so much easier.
Yeah. Well, good morning, everyone. Let me show you what it's like here.
Michelle, did I clap at you? Did I clap Michelle in?
Oh, goodness.
Look what it's like here. And that is a puddle right over
there
because it didn't rain per se, but it's just heavy fog. And just awful. Just awful.
Goodness.
Icky.
Yeah.
Icky.
It's like that here. We got fog too. We got fog.
It's just so damp.
Yeah.
It's so damp
we got weather fog, rain fog, Body
It's so
fog.
humid. My hair's just so heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Good morning,
Drives me
LizzAnn.
nuts.
Oh, so you added
Good
Leticia to
morning.
Porch Church. Okay. He
Good
talking about,
morning,
yeah, we
Casey.
got fog. What'd you say? Weather fog, brain fog, and what else? Body fog.
Yep. Gotcha.
So, Gail, I don't know if Gail's still on, but she she posted in on the Facebook.
You know, Gail Flanger?
Yes.
I've got,
You said it feels damp
I
there.
got everything ready for Fridays.
That's
Okay.
the
How
most
about
one of the most
today?
miserable weathers
Today would be an
is
Exodus.
the
Yeah.
damp.
Oh yeah.
And I
Definitely.
think that's what yesterday what I told Keith, and I said my shoulder where I had that surgery, the shoulder surgery from a year ago almost.
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Oh my gosh, it's just hurting so bad." Then I said, "It's raining." Oh, see, Casey, she says that my Casey.
Hey, Gail. Love and miss you.
You ain't gonna show her your pretty face,
Aw.
It ain't feeling pretty today, and I need to take
Aw.
Gail. Did you hear him? You know. He she says tell you hi. He can see the screen, Gail, because all right, Facebook is to the left. Oh, he's waving at you, Gail. The Facebook's to the left, and the you guys are all to the front. Oh my goodness, Gail. He's just as sassy as he always was. Oh, Denise says you're beautiful every day. Don't you tell her I know it.
Thank you, Denise.
Comes from within, Casey. It comes from within, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Traci, you don't look like you're feeling so well.
I'm not feeling so well. I am frustrated with that.
I'm sorry, honey.
I do have an injection coming up 2 weeks from yesterday, so hopefully I can make it through till then.
Yeah.
April and Cindy are doing a craft show today.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a shame they don't last longer, huh?
He can only give me 4 injections a year. Well, yeah, 4 of each kind, so I get 8 total.
Mm-hmm.
But he spaces them out about every 3 months, but they only last about 2 months. So that last month is usually
right.
I can just feel it like, okay, it's time. But you can only do what the insurance will allow him to do, you know?
Yeah, that's true too.
Good morning, Gary Coughlin. Good morning to you. Good morning, Gary Coughlin. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Gary. Good morning. You guys, my Gail, she loved Casey right from the get-go, you guys. My Gail Flannery,
Who
she
wouldn't
did.
love Casey?
Gail just wanted me for my voice.
Yeah, how could you not? I mean, really.
Yeah, Casey. I know, Gail, if you heard that, Casey said you just wanted him for his voice. She was what we called account specialist, so it was her job to try to find voice talent, which you guys was not me, but it was Casey.
Casey
And
does have a very soothing voice.
Yes, he does.
And when he would do his business voice, it was very precise, kind of like when he's reading the Bible, you know.
Very professional.
Yes, yes. And today, you guys, we start Exodus. So in the Bible, we start Exodus, and he said to remind everybody today is April and jewelry, Bougie Bear and Jewelry Nurses crafting. I'm trying to think. Crafting. You guys should have heard him. What did he say? Crafting and oh goodness. Let me tell.
It's an auction or a work day.
Kim A, good morning to you. Good morning, Kim A. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Kim. Good morning.
Is it a work along?
There, I think
tutorial?
it might be an auction. I just know it's going to be some crafting, and I don't know.
Well, whatever time it is what? Whatever it is, what time is it supposed to be?
I'll tell Casey drop the link. There I go
Well,
with
I
my
gotta tell,
mouth hanging open.
I gotta tell on MawMaw and me. We were up pretty late last night with Sandy.
Were you?
Oh my
Yep.
gosh, I'm scared.
She went live, and we were all up pretty late. But it was fun.
It's always fun to sit in with Sandy.
Yeah, if MawMaw's dragging this morning, you know why. Don't give her a hard time about it. It was like old times. She had a good time.
Well, I saw that when I cut on my computer, because you don't know what the weather's going to do, and I didn't want to leave it on to get fried. But when it showed that Sandy was live, and it showed what time, and I'm like, Sandy, did you even sleep?
I think she couldn't sleep. There's been a couple of nights now this week that I know the other night she couldn't sleep, so she kind of just went ahead and went live.
Yeah, I noticed that because yesterday, when I turned on, I saw that she had been live right before us, like early morning, and I'm like, I do this thing
like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, and I added up. I was like, wait a minute. If that was that time, let me see what that time was. And I'm like, oh, Sandy. So, you guys, I'm sorry. I talk to the computer when ain't nobody. I mean, I do. I talk to it. Sandy couldn't hear me, but I was looking at like who was live or who had been live and what time. And and I talked to Super Dave. Anybody that's live, I look at their, I did it again.
Good morning to Derek. Good morning to you. Good morning to Derek. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Derek. NASCAR 3345. My husband was all up in your all up in your thing last night that you had, talking all the technical stuff about NASCAR and everything. Look, you lost me on all that. All I know is that they used to race around the track, and the winner was the winner. And Kevin used to try to tell me, well, there's points, and there's this, and there's that. Yeah. All I heard was the fastest car gets the look. All I cared about was Tony Stewart climbing that fence. Remember, Traci?
Remember back in the day when he still could climb the fence? Yep.
And
funny.
I
think we remember.
LizzAnn, did you ever watch NASCAR?
No, I didn't.
Well, the reason
nobody in the family was big into that. We were. My dad loved baseball and football.
Oh,
My mother-in-law enjoyed football, particularly the Dallas Cowboys. And so, if the Cowboys were on, and we were if the Cowboys were on, and we were at my mother-in-law, she had that on. If any football was on, we were over at my dad's, that was on. And baseball too, if he was home. So, yeah,
that's cool.
But during whenever in the off months, whenever there wasn't football or baseball, when I was growing up, I'd try to watch other stuff, just to other sports, just to see, what they were like. I watched hockey a couple of times, and I didn't much care for it. I watched soccer a couple of times. At that time, I didn't much care for it. Basketball, I liked it a little better than hockey. But I too was more into
Mhm.
the baseball and football, and I enjoyed watching tennis as well when I was in high school because I enjoyed playing tennis.
Mhm.
I enjoyed watching tennis. So if there was ever either of those other two sports on, you could just forget it.
Mhm.
Because at the time we only had the one TV, and yeah, so that's
Yeah,
why I
remember
kind
that when houses used to only have one TV and you had to get up and change the channel?
right.
But wasn't that better because all the families were in the same room? Now
Yeah.
Casey's watching something on his, Mama's in her room all the time, and we're
Yeah.
in mine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Leticia, I started taking vitamins. Mama gave me some of her senior vitamins, and I put them in my Tums, and they taste like, and they even smell like. I think they're just Flintstone vitamins
Mm.
because I started out taking Flintstone when
Mhm.
I had my lap band,
Yep.
and they smell like it. So I think they're just trying to fool these senior citizens, and they're making them go back to childhood,
Mhm.
which they do anyway. But Mama's in her teen years. But yeah, I'm back taking some vitamins because I don't eat very well, and well, I think Traci, did you see where I told him that just think that one day we will have a glorified body?
Yes.
Oh, Kim, thank you, giving me some
Aw.
love.
Thank
And
you, Kim.
Kim, you so sweet. I always get, I don't know why, I get kind of shocked when I see the super chat pop up, and it's like
Good
I don't.
deal.
It's like I don't know what to do. But thank you, Kim. You guys,
Awesome.
just so you know, that does go toward paying StreamYard. Said I talk too much. I still say they just
And
sent me a thing that said I talk too much.
and to
But
pay for your computer too.
but that and my computer. So if you guys that bless me that way, it goes right back into what I do.
Mhm.
And I'm so much appreciated, so much. And I'm going to write that down, Kim. Today
We
is
had a black
Wednesday.
and white TV too, Denise. I remember when we got our first colored TV in the house.
Oh yeah, that was something else. Wasn't
That was a big deal.
it? It was a big deal. Yep. Yeah, it was a very big deal.
And Insomniacs were out of luck because the 3 channels we had would go off at like midnight.
Yep. Yep.
Well, Kim, you are a wonderful person, and I love you too. We come on and we try to show love and acceptance, and and talk about the Lord. And Joel, superhero, is on Facebook.
Good
Yay.
morning
Thank
to
you.
Joel. Good morning to you. Good morning to Joel. Good morning to you.
Good
Good
morning,
morning,
Joel. Look, Joel, you're the one that made me think of us being superheroes.
Cool deal.
Look, my uncle was the first one I knew that had got a clicker or a remote. It was a weird
Oh
boxy
yeah.
looking thing. Oh,
Mhm.
Traci, what did we say?
Good morning to Glenn. Good morning to you. Good morning to Glenn. Good morning to you.
Good morning,
Glenn, how you
Glenn.
doing?
Your twin's on, or he was.
Mm-hmm.
And
How's your
Traci called
resale
him the
going?
correct name. I'm sorry, LizzAnn. I'm just talking all over you.
I just talked over you. I'm sorry. I was trying not to, and I guess I did anyway.
No, me and you do
Well,
that.
it's
You
okay.
know, look, if you
Hey,
couldn't
we
get a
just get
word in
excited.
edgewise, you have to talk over me.
Mm.
Hey, I think we all have that gift of gab. That's what makes it easy to be up here, I think. Oh boy. Yeah.
So Kim, put that. I know when you see that phrase, "We are family," Kim. I know what's going through your mind. What's the song?
We are
We are
family.
family.
Do you guys remember who sung it? I do.
No.
The Pointer
Traci and the
Sisters?
Sunshine Band.
Sister Sledge.
Sister
Sister
Sledge.
Sledge. Okay.
You guys, how can I remember that? And I couldn't remember LizzAnn's name this morning. Yes, LizzAnn. I said, it's that woman that joins that giggles.
Well, at least I remembered for something.
Uh-huh. I
Well,
said, LizzAnn.
Well, we love you too, Swamp
Good
Picker.
morning, Pearl Nini. Good morning to you. Good morning, Pearl Nini. Good morning to you. Thank you
Good
for getting up with
morning.
the chickens.
Sister Sledge. See, Lynn knows. Lynn
Yeah.
knows.
Yeah, that was back in the day, though, that they didn't always announce who the artist was when they played the music,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And that always aggravated me because you never knew, who the artist was. Now, some of them were obvious, the Beatles and such as that, but
When my brother, before he went into the military and he started working in the mill, he would always get the magazines that come out once a week. The top, what was the magazine? It would have this
Billboard.
Yeah, and it would have the lyrics to the songs and all that kind of stuff. Oh,
Good morning, Dwayne. Good morning to you. Good morning, Dwayne. Good morning to you. Good morning, Gianna. Good morning to you. Good morning, Gianna. Good morning to you.
good morning,
Gianna.
Dwayne.
Gianna was up late last night too.
Dwayne, I should have seen it. I was thinking of you, and I was looking in my prayer book, and I'm like, how did I miss sending you a birthday message? I send you messages all the time. How did I not send you a birthday message? So, Dwayne, I'm going to sing to you. Bless your heart. Happy birthday to you, Mr. President.
No.
Happy birthday to you, Mr. President. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you.
I'm trying to behave, but I can't.
Oh, I should have had my red lipstick on today.
Misha. Good morning to you. Good morning to Misha. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Misha.
Oh, I should have had my red lipstick and put me a little mole there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you didn't know this was coming, so yeah.
I know. When I was thinking of him today. You guys, we can talk about the Lord and be upset, upbeat. And the first picture was you like reap what you sow. I'll say it that way. That's not exactly how the scripture goes. And,
Good morning, Eli family, 1983. Good morning, Eli family, 1983.
Good morning.
You guys, I get excited because I'm looking at you guys on YouTube as soon as you pop in. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Now, can you guys tell me who I was trying to be?
Marilyn
I'm sure you're trying to be Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, but see, these younger folks might not know that.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
The president question was John F. Kennedy, so.
Yeah.
You can still come in the chat, Eli. You don't have to.
I see my sister sing to Sandra. Just
Good morning to Sandra. Good morning to you. Good morning to Sandra. Good morning to you.
Little deal.
That's my sister. She's the middle girl. The middle girl.
Oh, okay.
Sandra, I was talking about you this morning. Sure was. See, I talk about
That's why she
people,
popped
and
in. Her ears were burning.
I know, but she probably thinks you talk all the time. I mean,
Well, she did grow up with you.
yeah, but yes, Sandra tried to not have to put up with me. I was the whiny youngest sister, and Sandra was a bookworm, and she just wanted quiet. So she probably had to hide from
kids
me
that
to
bother
read.
me.
Yeah.
Well, that's the way siblings are sometimes. It's kind of a natural thing. They really don't mean it. They at the time they think they do, but they really don't mean it.
Oh, thank you, Eli. Thank you. He said, hello, kind women in the chat. We know what you meant.
Oh,
Well, and the women in the chat and on the panel.
yes,
Which
we
is
know.
us. But I told Traci, you know, it's not as easy to just, I mean, I could just set up real quick a, okay, help me. Traci.
A stream, broadcast,
No.
Is Pat falling
show.
out of the
Yeah. Pat's kind of acting loopy today. But how in the world could I remember Sister Sledge and I can't even remember another word? But anyway, to do the the broadcast, I guess
I'm
you'd
not
say.
even going to begin to try to guess how your brain works.
No. I know.
Because
But
I can't even figure out mine most of the time.
to set up StreamYard, I guess. I try to take advantage of what they're making me pay for. So, you know, I really tried to find a picture that is a statement picture for the background, which we usually cover it up, but I did show it a while ago, LizzAnn. And you did, ain't it pretty? And then to,
beautiful.
You know, because I come across the scripture when I went to pictures, and I'm like, reap what you sow. And when I put that in, there's a beautiful Hosanna picture come up, but that wasn't quite what I wanted. So I just took that verse, and then I found that picture, and it was very much the whirlwind and the lady walking through the wheat. I really loved it. So it takes a little bit of time. I mean, if I had to come to shove, yes, I could set it up real quick. But I really love for it to be, you know.
You like to think about it and have it really mean something.
Yes.
Right.
And inspire somebody. So I racked my brain trying to think, okay, today's Wednesday. And what can we do?
Yeah.
And like I told Traci, usually when we have a scripture, like what's rolling across the thing, you know, there's so many people that have come in sometime and say, oh my goodness, my grandmother loved that, or my mom, or I love that verse. But I'm telling you, I don't remember that, because that's Hosea has to be Old Testament. And that right there is pretty much
one of the minor prophets.
Oh, it's pretty much putting it in your face.
Toward the back of the Old Testament.
Yeah, so Leticia knows it. You try to, yes, but you want it to be special. You want it to speak to somebody, and with imagery, as well as scripture, and with what we talk about. And you guys, I'm on the praise report. Yesterday when Just Went came on, I was so glad when they said they're feeling better. And that's a praise report. I should have stopped at some point and said, praise report, you guys. So, you know, so we've already got 2 prayer requests. So anybody along the way want to throw a prayer request?
Oh, my.
Good morning to Pat. Good morning to you. Good morning to Pat. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Pat. Look, I didn't do the and I didn't clap before Traci sung.
Dwayne said someone needs to grease Pat's wheel. He's trying. He's just not getting anywhere.
I mean, truth is the truth. I mean, I can't argue with it.
Mm-hmm.
He stopped and the wheel's still going and he's clinging and going around with it.
Yeah.
I really like this picture that you have in the background. It's beautiful. The woman walking through the...
All right, did you get Gianna?
In the
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you did? Okay. What?
Or the sunset, whichever it is.
D. McCoy. D. McCoy is listening.
Dean McCoy?
D-E-E.
D-E-E. D. Good morning to D. Good morning to you. Good morning to D. Good morning to you.
Good morning, D.
You guys, I met her on a freezing. We were having some freezing temps year before last around the holidays. And she was ringing the bell, for who does the bell ringing?
Salvation Army?
Huh?
Salvation Army?
Thank you. Yeah. And it was so cold. And so I went and got me and her, I asked her what kind she liked because I just met her. She's out there doing that. And, I got to talk to everybody. Sing to.
Good morning, Ramblin' Hick. Good morning to you. Good morning, Ramblin' Hick. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning. So
morning.
She was waiting on a biscuit. And I asked her what kind of coffee she liked. So I went to McDonald's and got me and her a coffee and brought it back. And we become fast friends, you guys. Fast friends. And
that's awesome.
At Christmas time, I was going in, and when I come out of Kroger, she said, "Oh, I've got something for you." She ran to her car, and I had a card and a candle. And the candle was shaped like a little had like a little top that you would get from McDonald's.
Yeah,
and
the cream.
And it was like a mocha. Like a mocha
Oh,
latte.
cool.
She put thought into that. And that's what my kids said. Mom, she put much thought. She didn't just pick up something. That is you.
That's awesome.
You come across people, and no matter what kind of day you're having, they might need we all need a kind word because, she was kind to me. And just an act of kindness sometimes can go a long way either way.
Yes, it can. Yes, it can.
Eli said he's just sitting in the background with his coffee. I keep talking mine cold.
We just never know what lives we touch too. Sometimes
right.
We just don't know.
Dwayne, I need you not to get a ticket. Typing at the stoplights. I'm reading chat and I'm trying. No. You're not the only male here.
You need
Mothership
to
Products.
Text,
I think Rambling Hit. I do believe. There's
Landshark Picker.
Craig.
Swamp Picker.
Rambling Hick is a guy.
Good morning, AJC Magic. Good morning to you. Good morning, AJC Magic. Good morning to you. Eric Garcia, Super Dave was here. Mike Humphrey was here.
Oh, you amongst a lot of guys. And on Facebook, Joel Mahoney joined, and that is Superhero. He's from the I can't say it right.
Australia.
Thank you. I can't say it right.
You're just having a fill in the blank day, aren't you?
Ramblin' Hick. Yes, I assume you're a guy.
I'm sorry.
I'm
Didn't
looking.
make
I
it up.
know. I'm looking at your
I have my
picture. You could. We're not even going to get on gender identity, but you look like a guy. So yes, I assume. Oh, I'll jump off your channel because I'm gonna tell you, your finger looked like my trigger finger. I'm just gonna warn you. You gotta be careful, rambling hick, because when you get my age, you'll end up with the trigger finger. No joke. That finger right, my bird finger. That is, I have arthritis in that finger, and I think it is. There's certain fingers that's osteo and certain ones that's rheumatoid. But my hands and legs are not swelled today. But I'm just warning you, anybody out there, I'm just warning you guys, if you're still kind of young, better watch that middle finger. It'll come back and bite you in the butt. I'm serious,
Yeah.
LizzAnn.
I'm laughing because it's like, yeah, you're so right. You know, the thing you don't want to happen could happen.
It's some serious stuff.
If you're gonna have a finger, that's the worst finger to do it.
It'll get stuck. It'll either, when you close your hands, it'll not want to close, or it'll close, and then when the rest of your fingers want to open, that finger has a mind of its own.
It can, yeah.
Leticia, is it in
That's
your
what
middle
happens with my
finger?
foot.
Do what?
That happens with my foot, where my toes they have a complete mind of their own. They'll bend just for no reason whatsoever, won't straighten out, or they're just, crazy.
Look, I have a daughter that used to could shoot a bird with her toes. That chick's got the longest toes ever. And that was her claim to fame around everybody.
She could shoot a bird with her toes.
Yeah, she had finger toes. I tried
Oh my
to
goodness.
compare my thumb one time, and she kept saying stop and slapping at me. But yeah. Yes, I had
That's nuts.
I had my grandmama's feet. If you guys are wondering, all right, I get in a whirlwind. It's a different kind of whirlwind than what's scrolling across, but my head gets in a whirlwind sometimes. And for those out there, if my sister could type, she'd probably say and. So, yes. And you guys, I finally completed another prayer jar. Dwayne.
Aww.
Oh, Dwayne, you're a mess, but
I'm
we
sorry,
love
Denise.
you.
He's your little brother. Be careful there.
Dwayne said you only get so many birds, so use them wisely.
Look, my dad's one told me they meant happy birthday or happy anniversary. It wasn't so funny. That's because he shot a bird at an old person driving and said, if I ever drive like that, you need to take my driver's license away. Well, guess what? He got that age, and he drove very slow. But yes, the elder person
How do we get
that
on these things?
he did that, and I said, what does that mean? What did you do? That means happy anniversary, but it wasn't funny on his mom and his anniversary. It was not funny to him when I threw my little old finger up in his face.
Happy anniversary, Daddy.
Huh?
When you were like, happy anniversary, Daddy.
I did. I believed everything that man said was true. The belly button, he was shot with an arrow by the Indians. You guys, I believe.
I forgot about that.
I believe that man was 35 for at least 10, 15 years. I tell people he never aged, in my head. Oh, I know right now. Ramblin' Hicks taking off his boots, taking off that sock, got his foot up in the air. Now you're gonna be. Don't make it a challenge, a YouTube challenge of shooting a bird with your toe. And do not.
Oh, no.
And if you do, don't say we heard it first from Norcas R. Because
Yeah.
but yes, my dad. Yeah.
How do we get on these things?
I do not know.
Because I went to Ramblin' Hicks to double check that yes, Ramblin' Hicks a guy. I went to his page. I'll just say that. But for those of you guys that are just now on here, I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna wait. Why don't I just do this? I can't. I don't know how to do that. Let me do it this way. I am going to share that picture without us having to jump out. I'll do it that way.
Good morning, Traci. Good morning to you. Good morning, Traci. Good morning to you. Good
See,
morning,
I'm so
Traci.
bad. I don't
Good
never
morning,
sing to my
Darlene.
friend.
Good morning to you.
Good morning,
Darlene.
Rebecca. Good morning to you. Good morning, Rebecca. Good morning to you.
See, Traci didn't sing to me. Me and her need to sing to each other.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now, if you guys get a little ding, that's me. Yep, that's me. Oh, yeah, that's real pretty. Let me share. Screen share. How amazing. Is that not amazing?
That is really pretty.
That's beautiful.
That is something I am very much going
Just
to have to paint, and I know I'll be able to. It might not be exactly like that, but it'll be close enough.
Beautiful.
Isn't it pretty? It's just the imagery is beautiful.
It
Mhm.
just has such impact. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And
Such
it
a
goes so
cool,
pretty with
positive impact.
the scripture, you know, and the scripture is a little bit different from the "you will reap what you sow," but it's the same thing, you know. If you just stay in the wind, and you know, and that's all you'll
good.
Yeah, that's all you'll reap. You won't produce anything. And each one of you guys that come in, yesterday I was amazed. I told Traci we had, let me see, we had 8. I thought it was 6. We had 8 prayer requests yesterday. And I told Casey, I said, and I told Traci this morning, I said, some people will be like, how many views their video got, or how many sum up your channel by how many viewers that you have, subs that you have. But how amazing to end your day with 8 prayer requests from your panel, or I mean from your
various people. Yeah.
And you know, everybody here, even if it is your sick horse, yes, we count that, or your puppy, or if like Sandy doesn't have children, she's got her babies that are fur babies. We have other people that, you know, they don't have children for whatever reason, but they have their fur babies. And when something happens to them, it is crippling sometimes. I mean, I've had some die from old age, but I had one that is, you know, that just got hit, you know, and we couldn't do anything for her. And it was so tragic to us as a family until we got Bailey, and Bailey just cheered the whole family up. You know, I think God sends sometimes his pairs people up, whether it's birds with destiny or fur babies with us. Yes, Ramblin' Hit. It is growing. And, on here, just anybody new on here that you see, show them some love, and everybody show each other love the right way. Traci, when you get to hurting too bad.
I'm trying to hold out
I know.
for someone else to come in so that you won't be by yourself when LizzAnn has to take a break in between picking Jean up and getting home. I'm really hurting. So, but I'm going to try to hang in there for a little bit longer.
Okay.
Pearl
I'm
Menu?
waiting for him right now.
Yeah.
When we leave, I don't think we have anything to do this morning. I'll be going straight home.
Okay.
Well, not quite home. We have one stop to have his McDonald's coffee.
Well, if nobody else pops in, then I'll try to hang on and I'll tag team with you when you come back in. Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you. Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you. I think it's just been all this gloomy weather and dreary. Just
another chair really don't help because Rebecca, being in the lower chair with her, this chair is very high for our high table. And I have a ladder up under there. And if you guys ever hear something moving around, slide around, it's the ladder. I move it around. So I constantly move my legs.
Yeah, I try to go from, I prop them up on the chair next to me and then I put them on the floor, and it's not the chair. If I tried different chairs just to make sure it wasn't the chair. It's not the chair. It's just me, unfortunately.
And when Traci hurts your face,
some bleak days all week. You said the sun really hadn't been out in a while.
Yeah.
There's there are some people who struggle with seasonal depression because of the lack of sunshine. It really is a big deal,
Yeah.
So that could be part of it. The lack of sunshine
could be
affecting you because it does affect our mood.
Absolutely.
Like a dreary day, I'm like,
and we all know our mood can affect our.
Like that. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it.
Right.
Sometimes it's hard to do that, though.
Yeah.
It is. And yeah. And it is hard. And when Traci, hers, you'll flush. And me, I rock from side to side. I rock from side to side. Oh. All right. Where you at, honey? We can't look. We can't see your name. Okay, you guys. Denise is up there. You
Good morning, Denise.
Denise, down there. All right, Denise.
Who's there?
All right, Denise, jump back in.
Good morning, Anamora. Good morning to you. Good morning, Anamora. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Anamora.
Is she in the back room again?
I had to kick her out so she could come back in. Sometimes now you have to do that.
Try to come back in, Denise.
Yes, Denise. But
Denise, I'm sorry.
I will get to rocking back and forth the other day.
Again, something happened. Something went wrong.
The other day, I think I took this or something else that was cold and stuck it at my back. And yesterday, I told Traci I looked like a chicken. I was looking to the right, then I looked straight on, and then I was looking to the left, and I looked like a chicken. Just constantly moving. Try to come back in, Denise. It wasn't, you had no sound and no picture.
You weren't showing up.
Yeah.
Just try to hit the link again and start fresh. into StreamYard.
Yeah. StreamYard's kind of funny, and even if I take you out, you won't even know.
Yeah, it can be finicky.
Yep. Kind of like the person that set it up. I mean, I'm just saying.
What in the world?
Yeah.
Reminder, I have a prescription ready for pickup. I hope they're not trying to get me to pick up that $420 prescription I told them that I was not going to pick up.
Whoop.
With the new year and the changing over of prescriptions, I went to pick up a prescription and they wanted $420 for it. I said pass.
I know, right?
Pass, I don't need that bad. I can live without it if I have to, apparently.
Can you see yourself? Okay.
Well,
Delayed. I'm good.
Look who's here.
And all my co-pays are up. Hi, Jean.
hey, good morning, good morning. He said, oh no, not them crazy women again.
Okay, we're gonna take care of our stuff.
Okay.
See y'all soon.
Good morning to Raven. Good morning to you. Good morning to Raven. Good morning to you.
Good morning, good morning.
All right. Come on, Denise. Do you know you're muted? Oh, now I'm gonna hot flash.
From your pain or just hot flashing?
Just hot flashing. I don't know. I am just so frustrated. Good morning, Carolyn Hawthorne. Good morning to you. Good morning. Hey, Carolyn Hawthorne. Good morning to you.
Good morning, you guys. You guys, really, I do try not to clap before Traci sings. But it's
She's just as
hard.
excited when somebody new steps in.
I am. I'm excited every time somebody comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Carolyn, yeah, she says her baby keeps her busy. Girl, I remember those days.
Yes, ma'am.
I had that hyper baby child, which was Casey. Ooh wee. Oh, and what pretty pictures of the baby. Grandbaby.
Oldest grandbabies are gonna be 7 in just a hot second, and I can't believe that they're getting so grown up already. I can remember when their dads were 7.
One just got married, our grandchild. One just got married. One is a senior. There she is. It worked.
Yay!
How you doing?
How are you, Denise?
I don't know what happened.
Traci, you get your butt off and go lay down.
Is that why you came on?
Exactly.
All right. I love you.
I love you.
Love you too.
Thank you, ladies. I will see you tomorrow.
Okay. Now, y'all know I can't see the chat, so y'all just SOL.
All right.
Darlene will have to read it to me.
Yes. All right. Everyone's saying hey. Good morning. Good morning, our Denise from Lynn, Pro Nini, and Gianna, and I'm looking, Michelle. I can't say Michelle's last name either.
Yeah.
Schlepper. Did I say it mispronounced the last name Schlepper? But no, okay, so I have one grandson that is a senior this year, one that just went into high school.
There's nothing wrong with the card. Their payment system's down.
Hey, Casey.
Yep. She's muted. Hey, say hey to Denise, and she's sitting there muted. So I'm sitting here looking like Boo Boo the Fool. Hey, Denise.
So yeah, then my grandson's going in. Well, he did this year. Went into high school, and then the caboose, which is Brianna. She turns 5. She's already in preschool, but she turns 5 in February. And we could anytime be great grandparents.
Yes, you could.
Because one's trying. She's trying hard to be make a baby.
Great grandmother.
Yeah. So,
And she's younger than I am.
so yeah, hit that 55 and start wearing eyeliner and makeup and doing eyebrows and
Yeah.
just
Sorry, guys, in the bed. I just having a rough time. So y'all just don't look at me in the bed.
Lynn, I've done that. I've done that a lot of times when I had my laptop. I would lay in bed. I'd get it set up and everybody join, and I'd be in bed. I've been seen in bed plenty of times. But this weather, Denise, that we're having, you guys, Denise is my neighbor state.
Crazy.
Yes. Is it foggy where you're at? Because it's foggy here and it feels damp.
Been having fog for the last 2 or 3 days. And
Well,
it's
thank you, Lynn.
And cloudy
and you think it's not raining, and you go outside and it says mist.
Yeah.
And my shoulder where I had surgery has been hurting, even way to the back. And I asked Keith, and I said, "What is this? It feels like a bruise." And I said, "Right here." And I showed him. Then I figured it out. It's that muscle that your shoulder pulls whenever you move.
Yeah.
And I said that, I did read that even, having shoulder surgery, it can flare up. And the weather's made it flare up.
Well, with everything that's going on with us, the weather just does not help it one bit.
Mm-mm.
It just makes it worse, and I hate it.
Lynn, thank you for saying I look fabulous. I did. Casey told me my hair looked good. I did pull up the top part of it and twisted it and put it like in a little old rubber band thingy. And then when I take it down, it looks curly. Now, if I walked outside, it wouldn't matter that I slept that way, because this kind of weather we're having, if you have curly hair, the hair will poof curl. If you have straight hair, it don't matter. You could starch your hair with curls and go outside in this weather and boop, back straight.
You're not kidding, but mine is curly, so every time I walk outside, it would just go whoop, and you get these little sticking out everywhere.
When I was working, I took the time one morning until I got where I didn't care what I looked like, at work. I took the heat roller, the heat that you can bend them. You know what I'm talking about? The bendy rods. Oh man, I did that, and I put on makeup. I got dressed for work, and I had never had it happen before. But I opened the door for something, and I felt it just all that time trying to do that and feeling like my head was on fire. And then my hair was just poof, straight as a board. And I'm like, I am not wasting no more time. And I'd go into work, and these women would be complaining. I love curly hair. And I'd go in, and they'd tell me, "Oh, I wish my hair was straight like yours. It takes me hours to straighten my hair." I'm like, "Are you serious? I wish I had your curls."
That's what happens. People with straight hair want it curly. People with curly hair want straight hair, because everybody, fights with different things. And for your hair to be so curly and it just, poofs out and won't go, and the curls are going here and there and everywhere, and
And
you
me,
just want it.
And then
Straight,
men,
leave it alone.
could just dress and walk out the door and not care.
I know,
And
don't they?
they just don't care. So Casey, he's got to put his hair on. What he calls his head rag is his hair. But yeah, and then all of a sudden I'm in my 50s and the under layers of my hair are ringlets. This child has never had ringlets. Never. And I'm like, where is this coming from?
Even your hair is wrinkling, darling.
You got that right. You guys see, that's all right. Ramblin' Hicks said that's the truth, but I have not thought about that. That's hit 55 and even my hair's wrinkling up. Got that one right. Got that one right.
I looked in the mirror one day and I was like, "Oh, Mama, get out of there! You do not my mirror. Get out of my mirror, Mama. You don't belong in there."
Raven, did you get a perm to make it to have curls or to straighten it? Because I know some people. Oh, Ramblin' Hick. Don't make me blush. Don't make me blush. Ramblin' Hick says, wait, you're 55. I thought you were 41. I'll send you that money. I'll send you that money when we're offline.
Say, God bless you.
Raven says to curl. To curl. Well, Gianna's getting ready to cut 4 inches off her bottom length hair. That woman, have you ever seen Gianna's hair? Oh, well, I don't think she shows her hair on. She keeps it up.
Yes, she does.
But Gianna's got very, very long hair.
And I could tell that just by what's put up. It's got to be long. Oh, I used to wear mine down to my butt.
Well, Pronini said hers is long like Gianna's too. Well, mine had gotten that long. Mine had gotten to my blue jean, and it, and it was straight. It was all straight and one length. And I just wanted something different, and I wanted layers so that way, when it grows out, it'll be different lengths. Good morning, Handmade Designs. Good morning. Tracy's having a bad day. She's hurting, a lot of pain. So Denise come up here with me.
I was not going to let her stay here as bad as she was hurting.
Yeah, she was.
Yep.
And well, Ramblin' Hick is 32. Ramblin' Hick, my baby is 30. He's Porch Church Network. And I have one that's 34 and one that's 37. Well, the 37 was by my husband and his first wife. So
mine is 34.
Your youngest?
No, she'll be 35 this year. That's my baby. My oldest is 40.
I think about it and I'm like, goodness gracious. Our kids, our 2 daughters are kind of hitting up there to 40. It don't seem right.
My son is, my oldest son, because I have 2 boys and a girl. And Sarah's the baby. Druid stunk, rotten. She's still rotten. She's so bad, she still stinks, okay? I think she was 6 years old the first time her daddy tried to spank her.
Oh.
Yeah, 6. Me, she was being spanked when she was in diapers, okay? That girl was, But her brother spoiled her rotten, too. It wasn't just him. It was, they were awful.
Oh, my goodness, Lynn.
What's going on?
Lynn said, laugh out loud, all this time I waited for coffee. Forgot to turn it on.
Lynn, you sound like me, girl. That would be something I would do.
I know. Oh, bless you, Lynn. Yes, Raven, it does. It goes by so quick. And Gianna, you're feeling under the weather too, because I will sure put all you guys on this on my Wednesday prayer list.
Bless your heart, Gianna. Sweetheart. I hate that.
You know, I was so excited whenever it just makes my heart feel good when Alvin pokes his head around, or when you tell me he's listening too.
Some days he can stand it. Other days he's sitting here and he's hearing Traci, because everybody's coming on. So Traci's steady singing. Alvin's like, oh no, I can't handle this morning. I gotta go.
That's what somebody else said to start with. Is like, oh no. But then now some of them, they have to hear it. They come on.
Loves for Traci to sing to him. Don't get me wrong. He doesn't not like it. It's just like when she does it, and when he's having a bad day, and stuff is just really messing with his head.
Yeah, everything will bother him.
Yeah, he's like, I got to get out of here. I can't do this morning.
Yeah.
And
he can't help it.
Traci. It's just him.
Well, it's sort of like how it was with Casey yesterday. Going into stores really put his anxieties up, and he's not taking anything. So he's at the point, if he's not taking anything for his bipolar, it's like he don't even like going in the store, like people around. So it's just, Gianna said, I went to put sugar in my coffee this morning and grab, I'm going to highlight that, Gianna. That's the Darlene. I went to put sugar in my coffee this morning and grabbed the coffee ground canister. Almost put them in my fresh cup of coffee.
Oh, girl. That ain't nothing. I went to pour myself a glass of tea, put more tea in my cup. What do? I grabbed the creamer, started pouring it right in there. And I was like, oh my God, what am I doing?
Oh, I forget what I did to Keevan's coffee one day. And I said, well, I'll take it. And I've got to make me another cup. Some of you will probably think, no, you don't need no more.
Look at this.
Oh, look who's up there with you.
That is my special needs child there, okay?
Oh.
That's the seizures, but he's always with me. When I'm hurting, he knows it. He's either here, or he's up here, he's wherever, but he's touching me somewhere. And Lord, if I move, he moves.
Yeah, Bailey, my back was bothering me yesterday.
Ooh, that's what y'all didn't see, my dirty city.
My my lower back was bothering me so bad yesterday. And then when we went to bed, well, I had to go lay down and rest. And Bailey, she was laying right up there with me. And
you gotta get up.
You guys, it's really an earthquake in Georgia.
No, it isn't. I got a cramp. I had to get up.
Thank you, Lynn. Lynn, I've lived with this so long. It's sort of like, I don't know. When I go to the orthopedic doctor tomorrow, that sent me to the pain management clinic. He thought the Vasette things would help, but I think it's just something I'll live with.
Look,
Oh,
I'm
there you go.
over
Oh,
here. This is what it
um,
means.
Pat, I love you. Good night.
Good night,
Oh, that's
sweetheart.
pretty though out there, but ours looks like that too.
Well, it's hard,
Oh,
you
let
know,
me think,
see
Pat.
the fire.
I'm
It's
I'm trying to think of
good
a
night,
good
baby.
night song. Good night. There used to be a good night song.
Yeah, there was.
There was a good night, Irene. That was my sister's name. But good night, Pat. We love
Yeah,
you. We love you.
Pat.
My beautiful Singapore.
God's blessings on you, sweetie.
But yeah, I go tomorrow, you guys. So I'm sure Traci will have it on hers. Let me see, because I've got to leave out pretty early.
I don't want y'all scratching on the door. Come on.
So if it's 9:30, yeah, me and Casey have to at least leave by 8:45. So
Oh yeah.
if Traci feels like it, I'll just check on Traci's channel. Oh,
Yep.
Pronini sung to Pat. Good night, sleep tight, a pleasant dreams to you.
Yep. Good night, sleep.
We used to watch Lawrence Welk, and there was a goodbye song they would sing, a good night song, but I can't remember it. I mean, Lawrence Welk was not up our alley, but I don't know how in the world that I knew who he was.
Same way I did.
Good morning, Ann Walsworth. Good morning.
Good morning, Ann.
Good morning. We have Denise on with me. Traci got hurting so bad. Got hurt so bad.
Yeah, she wouldn't come off unless somebody else came on.
Yeah.
So I said,
Perlini is sort of like I'm between Lawrence Welk and the Mickey Mouse Club. I used to watch Mickey Mouse Club because I was named after two of them. One was Darlene and one was Annette. Annette Funicello, when she was on, that tells how far back that was. And I loved Annette Funicello. But I only know what happened to the Darlene. But yes, I'd be sitting there and Darlene. And then the guy would say his name. And then Annette. Yeah. I'm talking about the early 60s. Well, I'm 64. So I guess that's where my name.
6. So I grew up on a lot of different music. But my favorite, I always loved Motown for some reason. They were just my heartstrings. I loved it.
I know. I do too.
My 40 son loves it. But it's because that's what his mama listened to. And he got
Lynn,
into
hush. Ann's asking about Traci. Traci's just having it's so cold and her weather's awful and her legs flared up.
Have her injection for 2 more weeks.
Yeah. So she's gonna go lay down. So I'm sure she's laying down and listening.
Oh yeah.
But thank you, Ann. But yeah, and
thanks. Traci's a trooper, buddy.
She is.
She's gonna be here. She's got to be really, really bad not to be here.
Yeah, and she really doesn't. She'll be that way before we go on.
Mm-hmm.
And she just comes on. She sings to everybody and never says a thing. I even felt bad Monday when I couldn't come on. I was laying there thinking. I was like, now Traci comes on every day, and I can't even come on today, but I couldn't. I was having migraines for, on the left side of my eye, and I just couldn't. Looking at a screen, and even yesterday, wait, today's Wednesday. Yesterday,
Yeah.
even this bright screen, I tried not to look at it as much as I did the black, because the pop-out screen on YouTube is black, and so that was pop out the chat. That's why I could look at that easier than the bright light from the computer screen. But I even told Kevin, I said, Kevin, my eye feels funny. And I took off my glasses and I looked at him, because the left eye used to be, this is my healed eye, you guys. It's the one that used to be turned all the way in for years, until this little girl went up and asked to be prayed for. And my eye was straight. But what the eye doctors see is still that the inward, what they see, they can't figure out, because they say my eyes should still be cross-eyed. And I get to tell the story of the little girl that went up to be healed. So he did heal her from the outside. But that's my story when I come across a new eye doctor, and they look in there and they're like, wow. And I don't know why I've been going to one eye doctor, it seems like forever. And I don't know why. He's always amazed when he looks in that eye. He's like, wow.
Yes, he's a doctor, and he's used to looking at things, and it, to him, in his mind, this is not possible.
Because some doctors don't believe in miracles. A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't. But
Boy, I do.
Kevin had surgeries from, he wore a patch. I was in California with the eye patch on the same year as him. The reason I know is because I come across a picture, 1969. I was in California and he was here. Both of us had eye patches on. But he had his fixed in high school, and I was healed. Good morning, 4Speed. 4Speed, Traci. Traci tried to make it, but she couldn't. She was hurting too bad.
Love and hugs, sweetie.
But I absolutely could feel, it felt like I couldn't see. I kept going black in my left eye. So I looked at Kevin, I took my glasses off, and I said, baby, is my eye cross-eyed? I said, don't feel right. I can't see. It's going in and out. He said, no, it looks pretty straight. And I said, it hurts. It feels weird. But I guess it was all the good, sinus, when you get, it was on my cheek, above my eye, all through here.
Mine are like that. From allergies. I'm telling you, because it's stupid weather. Stuff is blooming.
But usually on the right side is my bad, where I get all the sinus infection. But this was my left. Yes, Anne, do you know, this morning and yesterday morning, we had a lot in here for her to sing to. We had, the first person was on at 11 minutes after 8 this morning. And then Denise comes in. Good morning, Scorpion. Good morning. And welcome.
Hey, Scorpion.
And how is your day today, you guys? It 4Speed and Scorpion, we had somebody say, I think I'm the only man in here. No. When we get to thinking, we have many guys that come in here. Many, many guys that come in here and visit us.
Yes, they do.
And I hate that I can't. I'm so tired I can't keep up with Sandy afterward, and Gianna and MawMaw, they all hang out. And Destiny didn't come in yet. But Traci was in. Aw, Force Speed said he loves coming in here. Scorpion, not really. Right now, it's just that you see a lot of blue. I guess I am cautious. It's not that it just takes me a while to blue somebody,
Yeah.
make somebody blue.
Yeah.
Force Speed. Oh, Force Speed said, and Miss Norgus, I have a bone to pick with you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you guys, yesterday I said, okay, we're going to do a cutoff at I think 10:30. I forget. And I cut off 4 minutes early. And Force Speed was like, wait, no, we have 4 minutes left. Oh, I'm sorry. But look, you said you was ending it. Oh, you was ending in 4 minutes. And it was more like 2 minutes. Yes, Force Speed. I was what I did was I cut it off. And then as soon as it wasn't broadcast, I said, oh, Sandy, in your eye. I can cut myself off. I was doing the whole head roll. Sandy. Mm-hmm. So if you come and watch this, I cut off early.
Yeah, you've been doing them hot ones pretty regular here. You're like, okay, Sam.
I'm trying to do the non-Southern goodbye. And I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see. I'm pretty sure you guys, sometimes my Southern comes out so thick. I'm pretty sure.
Every word.
I'm pretty sure that Casey is doing the Porch Church Network, but let me see. Let me see.
There's a lot of them popping up. A lot of notifications are popping up. So I don't know what they're for. I just can see them popping up on my phone.
Yeah, let me, you guys see. It'd be easier if I just hollered.
Yeah, it would.
All right, let me see.
You wouldn't even have to holler. Just
I know. All right. I guess I'll just holler. I don't want to holler in your guys' ear.
You didn't go long.
I'm going to ask because he did tell me this morning because we're starting in Exodus.
Yeah.
So you guys, this morning, let me put Casey's link out there. Well, let me. Is one of your babies scratching? Is one of your babies scratching?
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
You know, when you get older, your skin a little thinner.
Yeah.
They don't take much. Yeah. Ran across the couch yesterday and nicked my arm too.
Oh my God. See, I can't, I hate when we do that.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is it bleeds like crazy. Listen, I never had that issue before. I was not a bleeder. Believe me. My blood clotted quick. So we never really knew whether any cut or anything like that I had was really bad because it didn't bleed a lot. like, yes,
Oh, we have Killer Whale in here. Hey, Killer Whale.
hey, Killer Whale.
How are you doing this morning? Look, you guys, I was off the grid this past weekend. Friday did me in. Okay, I am doing the link to the Porch Church Network for today. That's today's link. But I was off the grid. I couldn't even look at my phone without it hurting my head. So I just didn't catch up with nobody. And even Monday, I think I managed to message Traci. Usually I'll FaceTime her and tell her. But this time, huh? All right, wait, I'm looking. Scorpion, if you see me rocking back and forth, I do that when my back gets hurting. Yeah, I do that. It's sort of like, huh?
I said, so do I. So if I get a little wavy, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I do that because they ask me sometimes, well, which side does it hurt? Both, you know. But
Where's your
look.
pain today? I said, everywhere.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I said, but I think it's a dumb question. It'd be easier to answer you where it doesn't hurt.
But yeah, so I got my phone out and just barely got it on there to tell Traci migraine.
Bless your heart.
But I was able to lay in there and listen to her and Casey. I was able to listen from my bedroom to them through the wall. Kind of where Casey's said it yesterday, kind of where his computer set up. But Casey moves his stuff all around. Oh, Scorpion, no. I'm pretty good. Hey, I was listening to me some music this morning, and it did make me feel good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lily. All right. Gianna, I love you. And yes, I'm going to write that down right now.
Oh, yeah, Lily's having a auction. She's got some stuff showing.
I'm writing down Lily. I love Lily. She loves some Casey.
She is a sweetheart.
Oh, great. So that's another praise report. 4-Speed's mother-in-law's home and doing better.
Oh, praise the Lord.
So that's another one. Another praise.
Mm-hmm.
I love to do both.
Yeah, because we prayed for her lab.
Yes, yesterday. MawMaw needs a knee replacement, but that they're talking about maybe next year. Maybe next year. And
can you imagine just giving MawMaw a block and fixing that and her in there just talking away to all of them? That would be hilarious.
Well, they can give a, I'm trying to think what, the propanol or something.
Yeah, like
yeah, but I don't. They said during the with the knee replacement, I don't know how they would do that. Anesthesia with MawMaw, because somebody said that is a long surgery.
Well, I mean, they could. They would just have to, like I said, they could give her a light sedative so she would drift off. But the block, they could keep going. There's a way to keep a drip in there that the anesthesiologist could keep going.
Oh, Thank you, Scorpion. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Tomorrow I have to go to the doctor, so I won't be here. But you guys, look, if you guys don't know who Scorpion is, check him out. Check them out. Show love one to another. And
Yeah, I did.
but
check
thank you. That every bit you guys goes right to I like to call it my ministry. I feel bad. I feel weird calling it that. LizzAnn's back. I'm just talking and
Hey. Oh, I just got here.
Oh,
I just got
okay.
here. I hadn't been here but about 5 seconds whenever you noticed me, so
Hey,
it's all good.
LizzAnn.
Hello, Miss Denise. Thank you so much for coming up and helping out
Well,
with Traci and everything. It's such a blessing for you to do that.
And Scorpion, I wrote you down in my book.
I can't understand you, hon.
I said I could see she was hurting so bad, and there was no
Yeah,
way.
and I felt bad that I had to leave, but I can't really drive and very well and do all that. Yeah, so
There's
No, thank you, Scorpion. Thank you so much.
I love you, LizzAnn.
And
love you too, sweetheart.
welcome
Love you, Denise.
e-commerce.
You're such a blessing in my life, Denise. Thank you.
She is. She's always so upbeat and can be hurting too. And
Yeah.
They're good.
but welcome
Hope Alvin's doing well.
e-commerce.
Yeah. Sorry,
Hello, everybody in the chat.
Yeah. Now today, 10:30, and that'll give me time. Oh, there's my girl, Nancy.
Hey, okay.
Hey, Nancy.
Nancy.
That's my church girlfriend, you guys. We grew up together.
Oh, cool deal.
Me and Nancy, and she's been popping up on Facebook, but she's on here. She's coming on here too.
Yay.
And of course, she always says, "I love you, baby girl," because I am younger. She's my sister's age, my middle sister's age.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. We got in trouble in the band one time.
Oh, really?
Wait, I got it twice. I got to give Nancy that eye. Really? Yeah. Yeah.
Don't chase her away now.
Oh no, because she's got that look. She's got that look worse than me.
Oh,
So-
wow. Okay.
So Nancy, do you remember getting us in trouble in junior high school in the band?
Notice how she put that on you, Nancy. I don't know. I don't know
Well,
if
I
it was
mean-
Nancy that started that.
I did it too, but it was me, Nancy, and another one of our friends, a girl.
Yeah.
And we were in that room full of guys because we played trumpet.
Uh-huh.
She
That's
said,
a hard instrument.
She said, I ain't scared. Who, me? Laugh out loud? Yeah. And we got a warning the first time. Didn't we get a paddling the second time?
Oh, my goodness. Y'all really stirred it up. Denise, we didn't know the company we were keeping, did we?
We sung I Wish I Was an Oscar Mayer Wiener and got us in trouble.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, I had to say it real fast. But yeah. Look, we were junior high, you know?
Yeah. Junior high is mischief time, unfortunately.
Because, you know, they would have like the woodwinds would go in and then like they'd have a class for the drums and the brass.
Oh, that makes sense.
And then we would all get together. I think that might have been our
Do your part.
last class of the day. All of us would be in there. So see, she said, I'll take the blame. Yes, ma'am. Sure.
Oh boy. Yeah. Stir it up and move on, huh?
Yeah, you guys, school was my getaway. You guys, school was my getaway. School and church. That a lot of kids get bullied when you know, a lot of kids. Casey got bullied at school. Tiffany, got bullied at school, and I kind of did a little bit in junior high school, but
Yeah.
not much. I mean, mine was bullied at home
Yeah.
from parents. So school was
Yeah.
my outlet.
Rebecca was bullied at school, so it was. Sally's been bullied at school.
That's all.
How's your grandson?
He's doing well. He's back in school today. You didn't hear me say that earlier, I guess.
And we was probably talking at the same time.
We
And-
could have been. It's hard to tell sometimes when I'm on the phone.
So that's a blessing. So that's
Yes.
3
Little praise
praises.
report.
And how's Tatum doing today?
He's- Right now, like I said, we're going to treat him for. He's being treated for reflux right now because some of his thing that he was experiencing was burning too. So
Oh yeah.
his reflux back.
Mm-hmm.
So they're treating him for that, but there was a couple of glitches on the EKG, so they're wanting a cardiologist to look at it and for him
Yeah.
to go in, check in with him. Just they don't think anything serious by no means, but just to be
Just
on
touch
the
all the
safe
bases.
side.
Yeah.
But he's doing well. Just gotta change some of the things he's eating.
Well, that makes sense.
But that's better than what
Some
it
of the
did.
other changes. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Definitely.
we take that as a praise.
Yep.
We take that
It
as
is
a
a
praise.
Definitely.
Right.
But you
Yeah, I've
know,
never been like you. So I'm like, you know what? I am a little scared, but my faith is stronger than
Then your fear.
and I know God has it.
Yeah.
And I know prayer warriors were right there praying, and
Yeah.
there is no way that we can stand together and God not be in the midst of it.
Exactly.
Never
Amen.
happened.
Exactly.
Never.
that
Always.
is,
And he's
yeah.
always so.
And
You
you
know,
know,
I wasn't worried to the point of, but it was like, okay, I'm getting my prayers warriors on this right away. We need to do this, and I know I can count on them. They're gonna be there for me, and I knew that, and that is a very awesome, wonderful thing to have. Is to know that you've got those prayer warriors, and guys,
Yeah.
when y'all have prayer in here, you're gonna get it. You might get it immediately, but you're gonna get prayer.
Yes.
I assure you of that every single time. Every time.
and I felt so bad that when I finally did check my phone and I had to keep it
Yeah,
plugged up,
Yeah.
and
It's
everything popped up, one right after the other. Not
Yeah.
only Facebook, for everybody's live on YouTube, and then
yeah.
I saw there was a lot going on in the Christian Womanhood chat on
Yeah.
Facebook, and I couldn't even look at it. I couldn't focus good on it.
Yeah.
And I felt bad when I was able to, but I know you guys know. You guys know.
Well, I didn't get to see it right away either, but when I did see it, I started praying for you, Denise, and everything. I didn't know where you were in the situation at all, but it was one of those things where I had my phone on the charger over at my daughter's house, and because my grandson was home sick, and I was in the other room. Sometimes I sit there in a chair next to it on the charger and I do things, but sometimes that chair gets hard. I have to go sit on something soft. So anyway, but the second we find out about it, we
Oh yeah.
we try. It's and y'all are there for us too, and we appreciate that so much, because there are challenges in our life, and there's been times I've had to punch in on the chat and say, help, I need prayer. My granddaughter, my grandson, this or that. And everyone's there, and it's such a comfort. It is such a comfort. And we appreciate that so much.
And there's some people that I have their email addresses,
Mhm.
so I try to sometimes they might not be on on
Facebook.
Facebook, but I'll go through my email
Hmm.
and I'll find them on my email and just say, hey, how are you doing? Or, because you don't really know how they're doing.
Right.
So there's a few of male friends that I've made on YouTube that I just have their emails because
Right.
they don't want their personal stuff out there either. So
Yeah.
I will check up on them or send something out through that.
Mhm.
And then like Derek, we'll do the good morning thing or we will FaceTime together. So, it's somebody said I'm the only guy in here, the only male in here. And I said, no, not really. We have quite a few.
Hmm. And not everybody comments in the chat,
Yeah, because
That's the thing that you have to remember too, is that I say you have to remember that we have to remember because there are people out there watching passively because they're working or they're in the middle of something or whatever. We might be just, background noise, but they're listening and you never know who that could be. And
yeah.
we pray things are going well for those folks as well.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead out. I need to go take some milk.
All
But
right.
I
Well, I
love
love you. Thank you for popping in.
Thank you so
and
much, Denise.
helping me not be
Appreciate-
by myself.
Yeah, we appreciate you so much, hon. God bless your day.
Love
and tell
you.
Alvin hello and God's blessings.
Girl, you better not drop that puppy. I say that
I'm
every
not
time.
going to drop her. Love you, Denise. Thank you so
I
much.
love you
You're such a blessing. Thank you, dear. And then there were two.
Don't use that voice with me.
Oh,
That
I got to
freaky
tell you,
voice.
this morning, I don't know how we got on it whenever Sally and Landon I was taking Sally, both of them to school, and we were taking Sally first. And somehow or another, she said something about, y'all don't even care about the time. And I said, oh, unfortunately, we have to care about the time. Time, I said, time rules the world. And my grandson says, no, it doesn't. God rules the world.
Oh, ain't
I said,
that
you know what?
precious?
You are so right. I said, but time has a tendency to demand so much of us. And I said, we get caught up in it. I said, but you are so right. God is in charge and he rules the world, because he said, God's in charge. He rules the world. And I said, oh, you got it. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, our grandkids or when our kids were younger, they would remind us of stuff. And
oh yeah. So we get Sally dropped off and we're headed to his school, right? And the radio had come. Sometimes the radio just comes on, and I haven't put it on, but sometimes it just pops on in the car. So we were listening to a Christian radio station, and Lana and I are just talking as we're going down the road, and all of a sudden this little one of these 5-minute or 2-minute little little commentary things comes on, and what comes up but talking about time. And so I'm like, I looked over at Landon and he was looking over at me. I said, you got that, didn't you? He says, yeah. How are all these coincidences happening? I said, some things aren't a coincidence.
I know. I would have like these little mini, not really arguments, but just the things that when Tiffany was about 9 or 10, I would have to tell her, no, you can't listen to that kind of music, or no,
Right.
you can't do that. And
Right.
and she wouldn't understand, or she'd just soul up, I'm sure, when she got in her bedroom, but she just never showed it.
Yeah.
The ponytail thing flopping came later.
Yeah.
And she never would turn around and say something to me. So I would really do my finger and, oh, don't you have that tone with me. I ain't saying nothing. Your ponytail was.
Yes.
How can you get in, how can I get in trouble for my ponytail? I said, because I
It
know what you're
reflects your
thinking.
attitude, darling.
I know what you're thinking, but that's when she was older.
Yeah.
But so whenever we'd go to church, the preacher he'd be preaching on something, and I'd get that look. Wait, she'd be looking at me, and I'd look at her, and she'd ask me like, "Mom, did you tell the preacher on me?" I said, "No, I don't have to. God knows everything."
Exactly.
And God puts it on his heart what to preach. No, I
Yep.
didn't tell Brother Raymond.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and it wouldn't be nothing serious. I mean,
But it would just touch upon something
that was
personal.
in her heart because
Right.
she's already been saved.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, that was the church we went to that Callie Amberly, I'll call her Callie Amberly, that they would get up and sing in church. So that was the
Oh,
same church. That's the
cool.
same church that when Casey was in children's church that they accidentally got water on his shirt, took it off, put it in the microwave. Yeah. I'm
Oh my
looking like
goodness.
this. And you know, that kind of made me scared to.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
laughing, but it's because of the way you said it, not, yeah, you don't understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Very
boy.
nice.
What a predicament.
Very, very nice woman. Dingier than me. Yes, if anybody is listening, can there be anybody ditzier than me? Yes, because
Hey, we all have our moments.
I might accidentally open the microwave or the dishwasher now and put one or the other in it, but then I stop and I realize.
Yeah.
So far I have.
So far,
There might come
save the day, but
welcome, Lori. Lori,
hey, welcome, Lori.
I
Good
just
to
want
see
to
you,
let you know. She just came in. I want to
see that.
I want to let you know. I show MawMaw how to run your new uploads. I
Good
told
deal.
her how to do it. I said, when you go to bed, don't cut it all the way down. You can't cut them. You can't mute it. I said, but watch some of hers.
Good deal.
And Denise is back. Denise is in the chat.
Yay.
We love you too. And thank
Yes,
you
we
so
do,
much.
Denise. Appreciate you, darling. Appreciate you so much.
So yes, you need your hours now.
Yeah. I'm going to have to run your stuff too, Lori.
And
I'll do it.
Welcome,
do it.
Rhea. Welcome, Rhea.
Sometimes I run stuff while I'm playing solitaire. I like to listen to things.
And I would just say this, Rhea. If everybody needs to grab up everybody on here and show love one to another.
Yes. Join each other's family.
If you are hungry, I'm just saying, when you go to Rhea's, show her some friend love and watch it later after you eat, because oh my gosh, the food.
Gonna make you hungry, huh?
Yes, there's so many people, their food. And oh my
goodness.
I forget who it was. It might have been Mama Ray Ray. She hadn't been on here for a while, but I still catch her sometime. Oh my gosh, I finally caught her and she was frying up some chicken. Oh, I can't fry chicken.
Man.
Yes, I'm in the South, but I can't fry chicken, you guys.
Well, you can learn by watching sometimes.
Well, really, I don't fry.
Oh, okay.
I really don't. I bake.
Yeah.
I bake. But I tried one time the cornflake thingy where all these people make it look like it's so easy.
They do that in the oven too, don't they? Cornflake in the oven.
You know what that turned into?
A mess.
Burnt chicken flakes that you had to rake off the burnt off of and eat the chicken.
No.
And then I would do
too crispy.
I used to do the shake and bake.
Oh yeah.
Shake
and I helped.
I was about to say that. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Just got to say, honey, get out. Wait, that's a place you don't want to ramble around in. That is what.
Hey, look, I got lost in there the other day. I never found my way out.
I know. And you guys, that even the one person that would just put it out there and was Dwayne, Mothership Products. He said nope, because he was in your head, and Traci, he said no. He was too scared to go in mine. I think he's afraid.
That three-legged hamster Pat's kind of unpredictable.
I say Pat is much nicer, that three-legged hamster, than the one that's got them sharp teeth that comes out sometimes and just scratches at my brain. It's like, yes, there's that one in there too. The kind of
alter ego, huh?
Well, it's kind of when I go dark with things that I really don't mean to, and I'll be on here and I kind of get this spaced out look, and I'll start talking about my childhood, and I'll be done start talking and kind of space out, not realize that it's gone really, really dark.
Yeah.
Well, I think it happened the other day because a lot of people around the holidays had missed their moms.
Yeah.
And I just, afterward, they was talking about it after Christmas and the holidays. Right. And I said, I miss my dad.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got a hug from Vanessa Heron because today is Hug Day in Messenger.
Oh, how nice.
I just got a hug from Vanessa Heron. And if anybody knows Vanessa Heron, she's the one. I went all the way back to my little me and little me too. She sent me the necklace, the little silver.
Oh, yeah.
Though she be little, she be fierce.
Yes, that's awesome.
Yes, she sent me that.
That's an awesome message.
And I also like a cross necklace that Nancy gave me. Yes, hugs are always good. I mean, I'm a hugger. Oh, but yes, I did get on like this weird thing, and I was like, oh my gosh, people are going to, Denise says I'll catch myself thinking about things and I have to make myself get out quick.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to do that sometimes.
Climb out of that hole.
And then I have days I'm melancholy. I have cry days.
Well, that happens. We have emotions. We just have emotions. That's part of our makeup. And it's normal to have these emotions. And we just have to, sort through them. That's all.
Yeah. And so I thought later, I'm like, I bet the people thought I was just horrible because they've lost, their moms. And I did say I miss my dad. Yeah. And in a way, I've lost my mom. And in a way, you guys. Traci couldn't hang very much longer. She was hurting so bad she was getting hot flash. She was having a really hard time. She's between injections. Yeah, Anne said emotions are part of what makes us human. And exactly. When somebody comes off their antidepressants or if you're real, I was explaining it to Kevin about bipolar. You have your manic days and then you have and that's, you guys, that's when, sure enough, Pat's running so wild in my head that I'm way up here. I'm knocking things over and I'm talking a mile a minute, worse than the dailiest. I know what you're thinking.
No, I wasn't thinking anything like that. No, seriously, I was listening, just listening.
Oh, okay. Well, that's Darlene B then. Darlene B somewhere in there listening, and I know, you guys, she rolls her eyes at me. I know when she rolls her eyes at me.
I don't roll my eyes at people.
You don't. Darlene B does, and then she'll type it, and she'll do her hands, and oh no, I ain't coming on live, and do her head, and then she'll put "get out of my head." Yeah. But so I was explaining to Kevin what it feels like.
Good.
So Lori, I'll have to jump on your panel, but I
How'd
will
that go,
promise.
Lori?
I'll promise.
I'll have
How
to
did
watch
it go?
that. Good deal.
If you guys
Did
don't
you
know,
like it? Did you like it, Lori? Using the StreamYard rather than just going live?
definitely.
Yay.
Isn't it easier, Lori, to have somebody because you're in the room with somebody,
Yeah.
and with StreamYard you can kind of talk beforehand,
Yeah.
and if you're having a bad day or the other one is, we'll pray before we go live.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's some things that there'll be days I can't share on here, and as soon as it's ended, I'll bust out crying sometime, or we'll just pray,
Yeah. Yeah.
And
We all have our moments.
Yeah.
When we just need to talk about stuff and have prayer. And
So-
sometimes it needs to be a private moment.
oh,
Oh, well, that's hard. The not talking over one another. Ask us about that. Poor
Me and-
Darlene.
me and Liz do it, but see, Liz, you're when you're in your car, your volume's real low.
Yeah, everything's different on the phone, and I can't always tell that y'all are talking. I'm trying.
Lori, you know good and well you get a bunch of women together. We all talk over each other.
Isn't that the way it goes around the kitchen table? If you're around the kitchen table visiting, everybody talks at the same time.
Dad, all right, Vintage Garage. Hey, John, I want to know, how is your mom? Because your mom has been on our prayer list.
Yes.
How is your mom? That is our question. How is your mom? Because this inquiring women want to know. And you guys, that is John with Vintage Garage.
And his mother had a hip replacement the other day, or
Yes.
partial hip replacement.
Yes.
And I think she has dementia also, from what I understand, which is a challenge, I think, with the therapy.
No honest attempt at rehab yet. Oh, is that because the rehab or your mom? So you guys, I am putting it in here to
Thank you,
continue.
Lori. Thank you. This is Chica, and she likes to come up and be on YouTube. She just loves being here and hearing everybody's voice, and she just loves it. And she's small enough to be held. Not everybody has a pup that can be held.
I know.
I think Lori has fur babies also, but they're a little bit bigger, and I don't know if she can hold them up or not. But
And for some of you that joined later, we got yesterday we had prayers for Speed's mom. Mother-in-law had to be taken to the ER.
yes,
So he said she is better.
she's
She
home
came
now.
home, yes.
Yeah.
And then Just Went. I want to put, Just Went came on yesterday.
That's right.
But that's still praise.
Yes. And how is Just Went doing? I missed that.
Fine. Wonderful. So
Good,
those
good.
are two praises.
Awesome.
John, not much hands-on with physical therapy. Family's here to help, but very limited staffing. That's your opinion. Yes.
Yeah.
When our parents get a certain age, John, we feel like they're just thrown aside.
Yeah. Like
and
other people don't think they matter, and they matter so much. Every life matters.
And it's sad. It hurts us to see our parents hurt. It's almost like they become our kids again.
And when you're helpless to do anything, it's very frustrating.
And I'm lucky here, John, because when MawMaw comes from the hospital, she automatically gets home health. Home health comes out. There'll be a home health that checks all of her vitals that day. There'll be physical therapy that'll come out. So there'll be like 4 different types of nurses to come out. And whoo, sometimes it's a revolving door, but it's a blessing.
Mhm.
It is a blessing. And, and it'll be the same people. So, Bailey kind of like she flops on her back at their feet. And every one of them go ahead and talk to her and rub her. So she's familiar
Yeah.
with everybody. And, we're all familiar with who comes in.
Yeah.
And you kind of become, one little girl I remember when she was little. And now
Yeah.
she's MawMaw's nurse.
Isn't that something?
It is.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've seen your 2 little mini doxies, Lori. They're adorable. Such adorable fur babies.
good morning, Diana. Good morning. Oh, yeah, we'll be getting off here. Oh, we got Porch Church, you guys, in a few minutes. But John, I haven't had to do that yet. My dad died after,
I'm so sorry.
complications from his stroke, and just his, body just gave out. And MawMaw started taking some kind of medicine whenever she started showing signs of dementia. Now she's fine. She's working her mind with the computer. Once she got on the computer and started doing things, it's like she's not bad like she was.
Yeah. She's keeping active and learning new things. And she was telling me how to do some stuff last night. I'm like, I don't know if I can do that, Mama.
I know. MawMaw knows all kind of hacks and stuff.
Yeah.
And she does such great videos.
Yeah, she does. Raven.
If you guys
That's
don't
cool.
if you guys don't have Xshydovex, that's MawMaw. She does, and what she'll do, she'll ask permission. Can I snag your picture? And what she does these beautiful videos of her internet family, of her YouTube family. So, but she's
such a sweetie.
Yes, and she does beautiful cards too to put on Facebook. She does, and she draws. Did you know that, LizzAnn? She draws.
No, I didn't know that, but I knew that she was active in making all kinds of things.
Yeah, she draws, and I took out one of her first rings because I like it. It's one of her first rat rings.
Oh, cool deal.
So yes, there you go. Okay, you guys, that's Casey's way of saying, "Mom, get off here." So you guys, I love you. It's 10 till. Porch Church starts in 10 minutes. I love you. No Southern goodbye. Bye, you guys.
Y'all have a blessed day. God bless. Love you.